Wargamers. It's me, Callum, from Tabletop Banter, and today we have another episode of For the Emperor. So this is looking into the Space Marine stuff that I've painted up so far, and again, trying out the new camera, seeing how it can work with the tools I have at the moment, and seeing what I need to improve. So today we're going to look at the drop pod that I repainted. So anyone who has seen any of the stuff I've done before, any pictures on Twitter, etc, or if you've seen it around on the channel, I'm not sure. How I did this drop pod before was I sprayed it grey, and then I just painted these panels here and like these side panels blue, and that was it. And then I said it was done. Now that's obviously a very lazy approach to miniature painting, and since then I have decided to step on my game a little bit. This is going to be my homebrew Space Marine chapter, my big, my favourite, in a sense, a personal army. So I thought, let's do it some justice. So what I've done now is I've repainted it, and I've painted it in a way that it's given the battle damage and everything. So what I'm going to try and do is just prop it up like this. You might be able to get a better look there. So I actually followed the tutorial from Winter's SEO about drop pod weathering and put my own spin on it in a little way, but nothing major. I mean, I even happen to have the same colours for the weathering on the metallics. So really it's just a case of base coating it down. So I did my grey primer, which comes out as very, very similar to my the grey I actually use on my Space Marines anyway. It's a little darker, but that's okay because it's a burnt model. It's coming down from a Thunderhawk gunship or whatever. So I think that kind of works. And then what I decided to do then was do my blue base coats, do my metallics here and here, and obviously the top and the bottom bits I left completely unpainted. And so once you've done this initial base coat, you give it a brown wash. Or I gave it a brown wash. I made it using Mornfang because I didn't have another brown that would have covered a sufficient space. And what you do is you do that sort of around this area, just the bottom half of the miniature maybe, and then you do a black wash all over, maybe after a couple of brown washes, and you get this really like muddy effect. And then to do the scorch marks, I took a can of 99p black spray paint from the 99p store, and I held the drop pod such that my handle's like this, and I held it down at that angle and just sprayed. So I'm sort of the spray is coming from this angle here, and it creates this really nice sort of scorched effect running up the miniature. So yeah, that was using the Winter's SEO painting tutorial guide thing, pretty much. I mean, I didn't really follow every step because I didn't do the little scorch marks with the black because I didn't want to sort of ruin what I'd done. But I am very pleased with how this looks. Now, the only thing I've done different is I have had my doors such that they can open. The insides are pretty bare. I haven't done anything fancy. You can see I don't put the things in there because it's mainly used for a drop pod, and also I really don't like the the Space Marine holding on to the thing, because there's no way you could get 12 Space Marines in that box. I think I managed to fit a few in, but that was it. So it just doesn't seem right that there are these things in there anyway. So anyway, I know it's not to scale, it's not supposed to be, but I just prefer it empty. It means it looks cooler when the Dreadnought comes out, and that is at least more viable. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. So obviously, currently going through lots of painting. I've got Nick's New Year's Painting Challenge, so there'll be another update coming up on that in a couple of days' time. Still want to do my Chaos, and I've just started a couple of new series. I think that's the right word. And that's going to be looking at more painting stuff for me, and probably some gaming bits in there as well. I have another battle report to produce, but that was done off my old camera, so we'll see. I need to work on it a bit before I put it up there for you guys to watch. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What an influx of subscribers this competition's had, and that's been great, but to keep growing is obviously always going to be a goal. So yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below as well. Let me know what you think of the drop pod, and if you've already watched the other two, if you can think of anything you'd want me to put in this list, and or that kind of thing, something that you think would look cool that I could paint up, that'd be great. Input is always very welcome. So thank you very much for watching. It's been me, Callum, from Tabletop Banter. Don't forget, have fun.